So that's what you're working with, and it doesn't have the typical symbols. Now, you might get symbols and thoughts doing this work or memories, but that's the subtle body reacting or maybe helping you a little bit, give you more clarity on where to look for the root, how to tune into that core frequency. If this is the song, then this is the vibration of the radio station. Now, if you were to just tune into the vibration of your favorite radio station, you wouldn't perceive music. You need speakers for that, just the subtle body. You wouldn't perceive the music, but you could perceive the waves that produce this music. So they kind of indicate each other. But the causal level, you just don't typically have the senses for that. So it requires some concentration, some subtle work. But if you can lock onto the core frequency of an assumption of you, where the I am became I am this, or where the I am became I am unlovable, or where the I am became I'm an asshole, or where the I am became I'm unlucky, or where the I am became I'm lucky, could be positive again, then you can sense into this invisible, empty cloud of atomic psychic energy in the back of that vastness, through which the light of God shines, gets rerouted, refracted, distorted, and then produces emotions in your state of being and in your thoughts because it's out of alignment with the pure, undiluted light of God that shines through. But when the light of God, with the I am, hits the causal body, it has to go through your filters in order to produce an experience that you could say belongs to your individuation of the Creator. So now your thoughts are misaligned. They're not centered anymore. They are produced over here. And then they further produce a life that is either slightly or severely out of alignment with the pure, undiluted understanding of God. And you're going to feel that, especially when you get to the extreme end, you're going to feel that as an extreme longing or seeking for either liberation or even death or resolution or whatever it is. So that's seeking, but the seeking is present here too. So in that way, the emotion, when you have emotions, you're basically out of alignment. Sorry to say. But the better they feel, the closer you are in alignment to God. Because this is alignment, bliss, love, it's God's energy. You feel whole, you feel complete, you feel free, you feel powerful, you feel naturally abundant, you feel connected to everything. You don't feel limited and small. But the more that you believe, okay, I'm a person, I'm a body, I'm small, whoop, you're going to feel the light of God in its distorted version over here. Inherently, it's not going to feel good. It's going to want to go back, snap back in alignment to the truth. So when you have an emotion, especially negative emotion, it means you're having a perspective that is out of alignment with your true being's perspective on whatever topic you're thinking about, whether it's your house or your lawn or your body or your relationships and so forth. So I encourage you guys to try with your healing work or when you're shifting, wanting to occupy a different state of being, state of core vibration, see if you can begin to work at that level directly. And it's kind of like, yeah, well, it's like this. But it's kind of like instinctively at this level, moving out of a certain assumption, out of a certain state of being, and just kind of vibrating intuitively at the level of intention to a new state of frequency that will come with a different assumption of who you are. Now you have a new point of view, which means you'll have a completely different fractal portion experience of the one infinite creator with the one infinite, with its infinite expressions and experiences. There's a reason you're experiencing exactly what you're experiencing right now. It's because it all falls within the core vibration of your current point of view. You cannot perceive what you're not the vibration of. That's why fighting against this or even against this is quite fruitless if you don't change it at this level. That's why hypothetically, you could not do much at all, although whatever perspective you have here will compel you to act in some ways. There's no way around it. But hypothetically, you could pause the subtle and physical activities, and you could change the world by changing this. If you change your point of view significantly enough, you'll literally be in a different frequency, and we call that parallel reality shifting or jumping. So then when you open your eyes again after like years and years, just kidding, after some time of total rearrangement of this, if it is truly different, if you truly believe all the way through differently, then when you open your mind and your physical eyes again, you will see a different world because you have a different point of view, which gives you access to a different slice of infinite possibilities. But if you don't change this and you try so hard to fight this and that, it's an endless battle that just further confirms, typically further gives proof to your thoughts and emotions and how you feel about yourself. Now, when you are sort of working with the causal body, you will begin to notice one way to do the healing is to allow the great causal body or the pure awareness to just shine its loving, blazing light onto the empty nebula of psychic atomic energy that you've just kind of honed in on intuitively. Like, oh, I kind of feel it. It's sort of a weird construct, belief system that doesn't have any visible form yet, but I can feel it. I intuitively see it. And then you let the light of love, light awareness from even beyond that, the one who's aware of it from beyond, allow God's light to kind of dissolve it, absorb it. And then from there, if you want, you can plant a new seed, make a new selection. Just select, oh, who do I want to be for the next phase of my life? That feels right. That feels good. And you can compare that kind of to your blueprint, your intention for this lifetime, and so forth. Your calling, if you will. No, the great causal body, it's the I am without form, or the unconditioned consciousness. Consciousness without a condition, without an assumption. Just pure awareness of being itself. Or you could say God, awareness, love, light. Feels like being, awareness, bliss, love, light, wholeness, oneness, so forth.